A blessed day to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video. And this one, it's hot. Former West Indies captain Nicholas Pooran, he was burning up in the IPL earlier today. Man hit the ball like there was no end. We're going to talk about it. Plus, we also see where former West Indies player Brian Charles Lara, he paid the ultimate respect or the ultimate tribute to Darwin after he played a magnificent innings. I think it was in yesterday's game or the day before when he got 99. So we're gonna listen to what the great man Brian Lara had to say as it relates to such a T20 innings, and I'm also gonna give you update on how the under 15 the regional under 15 championship, how it's going. I think they had a couple of games earlier today, so I am going to just give you a quick update. So just make sure you stick around until the end so you can hear all of what the youngsters are up to. And while you're doing that, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Alright, so let's get straight into it. So it was a very tight and entertaining game in the IPL earlier today, as we had the Royal Challengers Bangalore taking on the Super Giants, and both teams were able to get over 200. One thing I can say, this IPL, the batsmen, they are really putting some runs on the board, right? So the LSG, they were able to chase down 212. That was set by the Rajasthan by the Super Giants. They were able to chase down the 212 set by the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And it was courtesy of our former captain Nicholas Pooran. The man boxed the ball like there was no ending, my peeps. Before I go into all of that though, let me give you the innings for the batting innings for RCB. So Virat Kohli, he made 61, and his 61 came off 44 deliveries with 4 fours and 6 sixes. Faf du Plessis, he is another one that was really good. He got 79 off 46 with 5 fours and 5 sixes. Glenn Maxwell also got an half century, 59 off 29 with 3 fours and 6 sixes. You know, the only other man that did not score double figure, and he was left not out anyways, was Dinesh Karthik, getting 1 off 1. So only a couple of guys, you know, as I said, Royal Challengers Bangalore losing only 2 wickets. You understand? They lost 2 wickets, but they were able to put together over 212. We didn't have any West Indian bowling for the other team, you know, but we, Azar Joseph, let me see. No. Yeah, we didn't have it. We didn't have him there. All right. So the next team, the LSG. The LSG. Let me give you their thing. So they were able to chase down that total, and as I said, it was on the back of Nicholas Pooran because they lost quite a few wickets up top. Kyle Mayers was dismissed without scoring. You know, KL Rahul made 18. Deepak Huda, he made 9. Krunal Pandya, he didn't score. So it was down to Nicholas Pooran and Marcus Stoinis, and both international players were able to get their teams across the line. So Marcus Stoinis, he got 65 off 30. Nicholas Pooran's 62 came off 19 deliveries. Yes, you heard me right, 19. Oh my God, Nicholas Pooran, my peeps. So he had 7 sixes and 4 fours. Nicholas Pooran 7 sixes and 4 fours in that knock. And Banduni had 30 from 24. So those were the main contributors as they were able to bring up the victory, and they had 1 wicket to spare. So it's good to see the West Indians shining. As you know, Kyle Mayers would have had a couple of good games We would have seen Hetmyer doing his thing also. Now we see Pooran doing his thing. Jason Holler, Alzari Joseph, and the bowling side, they are out there doing their thing. And as usual, the veterans, Narayan and Andre Russell, veterans of the IPL, always putting in good performances. So that is how that game went earlier today, my peeps. Hope you guys get a chance to take a look at that highlight and see how magnificent Nicholas Pooran was out there. All right, so in terms of this, the 50 over game, at the regional level, we have the under 15 players doing their thing, and we had the Windward Islands under 15 taking on Barbados under 15, and in that one, Windward Islands, they actually made 112 all out of 40.1 overs. And Barbados, they were able to chase that down, losing only 2 wickets. And they did so inside of 20 overs. Leeward Islands, they went up against the Guyana team. And Leeward Islands made 53 all out. Really, really sad. 53 all out in 28.2 overs. And Guyana, that is after Guyana would have batted and they made 154. So Guyana made 154 all out in 36.5 overs. And the Leeward Islands, they were bowled out for 53. So low scoring encounter. West Indies cricket doesn't win in a case like that. Alright, so the next team that we have, next game, Jamaica under 15 went up against Trinidad and Tobago under 15s, and the Jamaica team, they made 102, and Trinidad and Tobago, they made 106 for 4. So Jamaica 102 all out in 34.4 overs, and Trinidad getting 106 for 4 of their 30.4 overs. So definitely not what you want to see as it relates to the youngsters doing their thing. But, we just hope that they will continue to love the game and they will continue to put in the work, because that is the only way for them to really improve. So, just going to continue to monitor these guys and see how it go. All right. Finally, before I go, we would have seen, Shikhar Dhawan playing a magnificent innings the other day, where he got 99. He was left not out on 99. And Brian Charles Lara, a man who in his day, was very, very difficult to bowl to, had some appreciative words for him. You understand? So this is what Lara had to say, and I quote, I must commend Shikhar Dhawan. I think it is one of the best innings I have ever seen in T20 cricket. High praises coming in there from the great man Brian. So shout out to Shikhar for playing such a good knock. So that is how it is looking, my peeps. So as I said, looking good for a couple of the West Indians that have played so far. We haven't seen much of Rahman Powell. You understand? A couple of other players we haven't seen them on a consistent basis, really. Well, majority of them doing them things still. Because as I said, Alzari bowling well, Jason Holler doing his thing also. We have Hetmyer and Pooran out there doing their thing. Kyle Mayers, you understand, the Russell and the Narayan. Them a do them thing, man. Them a do them thing. So, that is pretty much it, my peeps. Gonna leave this one right here for now until we touch base again. Sports to the bone. Big up on yourself.